What's up, guys? Nick Wisdom with HeliDirect here with a quick build tip video for you. What's the last step you do when you complete a radio control helicopter? Well, it's balancing the center of gravity. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that especially with pirouetting or rotating maneuvers with a helicopter, we want our center of gravity, meaning that we want the center of mass on the helicopter to be even with the main shaft right here, such that when we do our pirouetting maneuvers, the weight stays central around the main shaft, right? So if you think of an extreme example, right, where the nose here is super nose heavy, in a pirouetting maneuver, the nose will tend to drop, and that's going to make sort of a wobbly pirouette. And it makes the flybarless unit have to work overtime to keep your helicopter level, right? And that's not what we want. We want the flybarless at peak performance, doing all the other things it should be doing, not fighting a poor center of gravity. So that said, spending a few extra minutes at the end of your build to make sure your center of gravity is correct is well worth it. You'll notice if you haven't done this on any of your models, you go ahead and do it now, and you can retroactively do it to any model or check it at any point, especially if you've changed battery packs, for example. Different battery packs from different manufacturers will also have different center of gravities, and it's important to check your center of gravity. If you have, say, 4 different packs pre-built for this particular helicopter on, battery trays meant for one particular type of heli, just do a quick center of gravity check with each of those trays, know that they're good to go, and it's just one less thing you have to worry about. All right, enough of me rambling. Let's talk about how you do it. It's wicked easy. Step 1, finish the entire helicopter, and I mean everything. Right now I've got the battery in here, so it's partially plugged in right now. Pop that one out, all right? But you can see, here's my battery tray here. I've just taken a guess. And what we're going to be working on to adjust the center of gravity, right? Because we have to move weight of things forward or backwards depending on where the center of gravity is. And the easiest thing to move is the battery pack itself, because it's one of the heaviest things, and most tray systems are designed to let it move back and forth. So first step, take the batteries you intend to fly the helicopter with, go ahead and install them in the helicopter. Got my battery pack installed. I've done everything else. Setup's done. Helicopter is good to go. Don't need to plug the helicopter in for this step, obviously, because all we're doing is checking the battery. It's this simple. Grab the head with one hand, lift the helicopter. I'm going to do this really carefully in my shop here. There's not a lot of room to not hit something. So hold the helicopter up like this and let go. See how the nose dropped there? It's consistently nose heavy. Now, depending on your one-way bearing, and the direction of throw, it's always a good idea to check it from both directions. Just being careful not to hit stuff here in the shop. As you see how it's not nose heavy here, it's because the one-way bearing is catching it as it's supposed to. So you always want to make sure, check it from both sides. Why? Because I can never remember which side is the correct one, so I just check both. And again, nose heavy. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to try not to hit anything. And then we're going to go ahead and pull the battery pack and move it further back, right? We're going to move it this direction. So let's go ahead and adjust that now. So here's where it is right now, and I'll show it to you in 1 second. So here you can see now that I've moved. There's a lot more space here at the front of the tray than there was. I'm almost all the way at the back because we were it moved down in a hurry. So let's go ahead and reinstall this, see how we did. Pick up the helicopter. Okay, it's good that way, but I can't remember still whether this was the correct way or the other way was. So we're going to rotate it the other way and double check it there, because it's just the right thing to do. Rock solid there. Get it level. Rock solid there. All right, it's just that simple. You just want to get to the point where when you're grabbing the head, got your blades pointing straight up and down. The helicopter does not nose or tail the other way, right? You can be tail heavy as well, which will exhibit by the nose pitching up. A tail heavy helicopter will do that. A nose heavy one will do that. The key is just to get it so that it holds perfectly level when you've got the blades up and down and your hands on the main shaft. Again, don't forget to check it from both directions. And don't forget to check this from all of your battery packs. And another quick tip for you. I'm going to pull this out. The next thing I do, because crashes happen, I take the battery tray, I'll take a silver Sharpie, and I will mark a line right here. And then I will write down on the tray what packs I used at that mark to get center of gravity. So if I ever remove the batteries or replace them, I've got a starting point for 12S 5000 milliamp like that. All right, with that, I'm Nick Wisdom, and this has been a quick tip from HeliDirect. Thanks for watching.